This is David.
This is Jake.
This is Jordan. We're them EVILS, and this is Antihero Online.
We're here at Carolina Rebellion 2018. You guys are playing in a little bit. What are you guys looking forward to the most about playing this festival?
It's Cinco de Mayo, so I'm ready to celebrate with all the fans. I can barely talk. Barely got that out.
And we just
already started.
Yeah. And we just dropped our new EP yesterday, so it's the first show that we get to play since it's been out. So it's kind of like a celebratory set. It'll be good.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Multiple things going on.
Yeah.
So how are you guys incorporating the new music off of the EP to the set list that you guys are going to be playing today?
We're playing a few songs off there. Hopefully it translates.
Most of it, actually.
Yeah. Our newest single, She Got Me Rockin'. Yeah,
And then She Got Nothing, Untold. We have like a few old songs that we've revisited and kind of revamped. So we're playing songs that we've been playing for a while, but we've like spiced them up a little bit. So people could be familiar with them, but they're gonna sound a little different and a little more dialed to us, at least.
What kind of influenced you guys to kind of change some of the elements of those older songs?
Just from playing them for years on end, and then you tend to look back and be like, oh, I wish I did this on the record when we recorded it. And I mean, it's all for the better, really.
Yeah, a lot of it was influence of working with a really good producer and them hearing these songs that we just did on our own, and he's like, hey, this is a great song, but you know, like, what if you did this here, or what if you turned this part around like this, or change this vocal phrase? Just little tweaks like that, you know, to make it sound a little more legit and hard-hitting. Focused, yeah.
So working with a producer like that, it kind of elevated the band and kind of aided in the evolution of you guys.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
How was that experience?
It was amazing. Probably the best studio experience we had. You know, we took our songs and made them 100 times better. And we love to play them now.
Yeah, and he didn't hesitate. We're talking about Cato Condwalla, of course. He didn't hesitate to call us out on, like, oh, this idea sucks. Like, we need to work on this here.
Yeah.
Or something. It was just brutally honest.
Yeah.
And how did you guys kind of react to that type of, demands and
we loved it.
Feedback?
Yeah. We loved it.
We fed off of it, like, because we're here, we're set out to take over the world, you know. So
and if
anything,
suck, let us know.
Yeah, and he has the track record that proves he knows what he's talking about. So it was kind of all right, if you say that, you think it's a good idea, we'll trust you, you know. As long as we're all agreeing on it, and we just like kind of blindly followed it. Like, we believe in what you've done, and you know, and what you've been influencing us to do. So we just kind of were like, all right, you say it, let's do it.
And with the new EP, when you guys went into the studio, where were you at musically? What elements did you kind of want to change from the band's older style to now?
Definitely the guitar tones and just like capturing the attitude of what we have live and put it on a record. Because I feel like a lot of bands, you know, they don't get to do that. Yeah. When you hear an album and then you go see them live, the live show is so much more fucking amazing. And then when you hear the record, it just sucks. So we kind of just, you know, try to capture the attitude.
Yeah, not to completely surpass the live setting, of course, but level ground.
I think all in all, just like a more mature approach to how our music sounded. Everything we had done up until this point was, you know, good enough to get us to where we were, but we wanted to do something that was like, you could, quality-wise, musically, songwriting-wise, you could put up there next to, you know, not like AC/DC, you know, we didn't want to keep comparing ourselves to local bands where it's like we passed that level, you know. Yeah. So we wanted to put something out there that was mature enough and hard-hitting enough and strong enough to be comparable on a, you know, massive level.
We got 50 years of rock and roll to compete with. Yeah. So we're out here to, you know, fuck shit up.
Yeah.
And do you guys have that in the back of your mind when you're, you know, working on new music and stuff about the legacy of the music that you guys are kind of coming into?
Oh, totally, yeah, 100%. It's like, it's what influences us, but it's also what drives us to be better, you know? It's like, okay, like again, it started off like, okay, let's be the best band in Orange County, you know? Let's be the best band here in this area. Let's be the best band in California. And then it's just like when you start getting to like these festivals where you're playing and getting the same stage as all these massive legendary bands, you got to start, you know, not competing, but you know, putting yourself in their ballpark, or else you're never going to get to that level, you know? Yeah. So that's kind of our whole approach to everything.
And you talked about legendary bands. There's a couple of legendary bands playing today with you guys. Are you guys going to stick around and kind of check them out if you got some time?
Yeah, I'm excited that we're sharing the stage with the U's this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Because last weekend at Rockville, I had to miss them because we were just busy. But and then
even
Godsmack's later tonight. I'm excited for
Godsmack.
that.
Godsmack
Breaking
was fun
Benjamin's
last
cool.
week, and I'd see them again.
The pyrotechnics are pretty crazy. It's like
Yeah, give them both the mics right now.
That's awesome, guys. I appreciate you taking out the time to talk to me. Is there anything
course.
that I left off that you guys would like to touch on?
We have a new music video coming out within the next few weeks for our single "Got Me Rockin'" off of our new EP. So stay up to date on all our social sites, themevils.com, and you'll be able to find it. It's a fun video.